afternoon, guys. What I'm going to show you today is something completely different. We're kind of jumping off the path a little to show you the fun stuff. So, what we're going to do today is the graphics part of computer science. The part that most people really enjoy, that leads to the video games. It's a little less logic right now, more kind of getting used to the syntax of this and the semantics of how it all works. Where'd the button go? Where'd the button to make the whole screen bigger? Oh, there it is. Okay, so what we do now is I made a class called First Picture, and how normally right here you would type public static void main. In the graphical part of Java that we do, you actually don't do this in public static void main. There's no main anymore. What you do is you do public void, and it's actually called paint. That's a method Java made, and you're going to type paint all the time. It's always going to be called paint. What you named the program was First Picture. Now, paint is going to be like what was public static void main. Paint is where all the important information that you want to be painted onto the screen is going to occur. So here's called graphics, and let's just call this G. It's just the variable G and graphics. Now, there's one thing I forgot to put up here. So up by the title of the program, First Picture, you put extends Applet. Now, you may have heard Applet before. And what Applet is, it's when Java was first developed in 1994 with the internet just being invented or mainstreamed at that point, basically. One of the first web browsers called Mosaic came around, which allowed graphics into it. Well, the beauty of the applet was the applet, when you opened up a website, an applet would open up and it would run the graphics part for you. So you could start having images and images moving and little video games. It's not as prevalent anymore. You still see them occasionally, but Mac and Java aren't friendly, so they don't like to use it much anymore. So anyway, back to this. Okay, so I imported Java applet, and then java.awt graphics. And this is all of the paint methods in here. This is where you could start using some of the developed tools that Java has for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do g dot. And the first thing I'm going to do is draw a rectangle on my screen. Draw a rectangle. Now the beauty of this is if you stop right here and read the box, it tells you all the parameters. It tells you what it needs. And if you look, it says int x, int y, int width, int height. So to make a rectangle, you need four numbers right inside this parentheses. And it even puts it there for you. X, y, that's the starting point. So where do you want it to start on the screen? So let's say I want it to start at pixel 10 on the X and pixel 50 on the Y axis. And then the width, I want it to go over 100 pixels and down 20 pixels. And I'll run this just to show you what this actually means. So I run it, and there it is. So here's the applet. And now I said over 10, opposite of the way most math graphs are done, 0, 0 is the top left corner. So the x-axis is still left and right. So I say go over 10, so it went over 10 pixels. And then I said go down 50. So that point, the top left point of the rectangle is 10, 50. Then I said go over 100. And then I think I said go down 50. So these are in respect to the top left corner. So this means go right 10, go down 50, and here's the width and the height of the rectangle. Then I could do g.draw oval. And let's say I want to draw an oval here. And for some reason it didn't come up real quick. I wanted it to oval. I'll try one more time. G dot, there, draw oval. And now it tells you there's going to be 4 values it's going to need: an int x, an int y, int width, and int height. Now, the x and y coordinates, again, the x coordinate, that's the top left part of where the oval is being drawn. So let's say I say go over 60 pixels, go down 200 pixels. The width of the oval, I want the oval to be 30 pixels wide, 40 pixels up and down. So let me run this, show you what. So I'll close that one out. And maybe I ran off the screen. There it is. Sometimes you have to make the applet a little bigger. There's the oval. Other things we could do. I don't want it to be this size anymore. Okay. We could do G dot draw line. Let's say I want to draw a line on the screen. Now what this has, it has 4 points. The starting point, x1, y1, so all of you that have taken Algebra 1 know a point are x1, y1, and x2 and y2 are the ending point. So you'll put a beginning point on the screen, an ending point, and it will draw a line between. So let's say I say start at pixel 300, 300, 200, and then go all the way over to 500 up to 100. And now run this. And then when you make this, you make it a little bigger, there's the line. There's one more thing I want you to see inside of this. It's G dot draw string. And this is how you could actually get words onto the screen. So let me back up so that it shows you that you could have Eclipse is putting this all on this right there. It's the second one. String x, y. So str. This is where you could put the sentence in here. You could put a sentence in like Thanksgiving is coming soon. So Thanksgiving is coming soon. And then the x values, where do you want it on the screen? Well, I want it over 400. I want it down 200. And now make this a little bigger so you can see everything. And on the screen says thanks. That's the beginning right now of drawing the pictures. I want you to right now try to draw all these on an applet. Mess with this. Draw a rectangle, draw an oval, draw a line, draw a string. And then I'm going to show you some more in the next video.